Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. All right, so I've got to get some meals on. And so we had Saturday suppers today. Sunday suppers, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, I gotta move to the garage. We had Sunday supper and my friend came over, of course, and she brought 2 chickens. So in order to make meals for this week, I'm going to utilize those 2 chickens to make as many meals as I possibly can. Now, it's supposed to be cold this week, 48 in the morning. I mean, it'll warm up some, but those 80 days, 90 days we've been having, those are over. That's over. So I thought, why not make some soup? You know, I'm gonna make a couple soups. Oh, let me let the dog out. Come on, Gwen. She always wants to go out and never goes out. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead, Mama. It stopped raining. Maybe they will go out and pee. Mama will not go out in the rain. It's a thing. It's a thing. She's not doing it. Okay, so I'm going to turn my camera around and show you what I have as far as the chickens are concerned, and then what I'm planning to do with these chickens. Okay, so we usually eat this much of a rotisserie chicken. That's 4 of us. Myself, sister, so that's half of a breast, a leg, usually a thigh, something like that. 2 legs are gone. Still got the wings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make white chicken chili, and I'm going to make a tortilla soup. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and put it into the Instant Pot to pressurize it down so that it breaks this meat way down, and then I can pull it off and put it into the white chicken chili. Now I know that I could do it without pressurizing it down, and maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I should do. Okay, let me look at my recipe and figure out life, and then I'm gonna come back and work on this chicken. Okay, so a couple days ago, I actually went online to see what recipes I could use or could do using rotisserie chicken. So I'm just going through these recipes to see what ingredients I have. Creamy Cajun stuffed shells. I don't have stuffed shells, but I do have some shells, so I have leftover shells from Sunday supper or leftover pasta, so I could repurpose that one. I am going to do a white chicken chili. I don't have anything for that one. Don't have any enchilada sauce. Not doing flautas. Barbecue chicken French bread pizza. Jackson could make pizza dough. Mexican chicken casserole. Let's see what I need for this. 3 cups of uncooked chicken, black beans, corn. Okay, this one I could do. This is a Mexican chicken casserole. That's a buffalo chicken pizza. He might want that. This is a creamy chicken ramen soup. That might work. Okay. I'm just going to go through what I have. For sure, I'm doing the white chicken chili. I already have stuff for that. What else? Chicken and mushroom white lasagna. I don't have the stuff for that. Chicken, barbecue chicken, twice baked potatoes. We do have some potatoes. Sister bought some, but she might have plans for those potatoes for the week. So I'll pull it out anyway. I don't have orzo, and I don't really like orzo anyway. But I could substitute a different pasta for that. Chicken spinach rice casserole. Okay. These are the ones that I think I'm going to pull from. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and get the white chicken chili started. If I can get, okay. Now I'm going to have to navigate through some of these ingredients. Let me see. Onion. I don't have jalapeno. 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts cut into thirds. I'm just going to pull chicken off. See, this calls for 5 cups of low sodium chicken broth, which is why I'm going to just go ahead and do the chicken in the Instant Pot first. And then I'm going to come back to this and then pull the chicken off and do all the rest of the stuff because I don't have the broth. So let me go ahead and put this chicken into the Instant Pot, which I already have sitting here. Okay, I just put some dishes in the dishwasher, but there were no dishes prior to that. I just cleaned up from Sunday, the last couple things from Sunday suppers. So I'm gonna take this chicken, the whole thing, and okay, I'm gonna get the string out, and then I'm gonna throw it into this Instant Pot. Let me get the string out of there. Okay, let me get the string out, then I'll come right back. All right, I've put enough water in here. I got that string out, put enough water in here to make broth. And I may not use this particular chicken for the white chicken chili because I don't want it to be too soft. So I'm going to go ahead and this is all seasoned up just because it's rotisserie chicken. And I don't want to season this, then season it again. So I'm not going to put any more seasonings. I am going to put the top on this, and I'm going to let this we're going to do it on a meat stew setting. And this is the crock pot Instant Pot, not the Instant Pot. But I'm going to get the top on, and we're going to go ahead and get this steaming down. Now, while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and work on some of these other. I got that one. I'm going to do the things I know I can do, which is this Mexican chicken casserole. And then these pizzas. We'll just have to see if Jackson does dough. And then these stuffed shells. So I got 3 recipes pulled for sure. And then that chicken ramen might be good. Okay. I'm leaving at the top the baked potatoes because I probably could do that one, but I need to go through ingredients to see what I have. And to make sure that I can do everything that I'm planning. I have one more whole chicken. And so I wanted to do some different recipes than what I normally would do with a rotisserie chicken. So I went online and found a few things. This creamy ramen. I need onion, bell pepper, which I don't have, carrot, curry I have, cayenne I have, coconut milk I have. Chicken broth I'm making now. Rotisserie chicken I'm going to shred or chop. Cilantro I don't have. And then I don't have ramen. That might be a little bit challenging this week because I don't have some of those ingredients. Okay, let me see what else I have. 1 pound boneless skinless chicken breast. Cajun season. I'm not really a Cajun. I don't really love the spice in Cajun. But I can put together a chicken casserole with the shells that I have left from tonight. Okay. So that one can be a yes. And then the Mexican chicken casserole, I can put that together for sure. So those 3. That ramen sounds good. And I know the kids would like it. I wouldn't eat it, but the kids would like it. But I don't have the ramen and a few other things. So I'm going to just wait for that chicken to cook down. And then I'm going to come back in and do what I need to get done for those meals. All right, y'all, so I'm home now. It's the next day. I had the chicken doing the broth. So I'm gonna pull it out. I wash my hands. I'm gonna pull it. I wish I had gloves, but I don't. And then I'm gonna pick that chicken off of off the bones. Oh, okay. All right, so I got all the chicken out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick this away. Move. Back. Get. And I'm not playing with nobody's children, mine included. Whatever's left, we'll put in the dog bowls for dinner, like skin and all the things. Right, so I'm gonna just pick this off. Pick all the chicken off, and then I'm gonna get that into the chili. And the tortilla soup is what I'm gonna make, 2 soups. Okay. Yeah. Jackson, let me get this picked, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so this says I need 5 cups of broth. This is a dry measure because I can't find my wet measure, but I'm hoping I have enough. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5. I do have a little bit left over, which I'll use in a different recipe. All right, it also says that I need 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts cut into thirds. I don't have 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I have maybe 1 in some, but I do have thigh meat, back meat, legs, wings, and I'm just gonna use those, what I have. This is 1 whole complete breast for sure. And so I'm just gonna tear this all to bits. Don't even look like you have formed your lips to come over here and bother me. Now it's real soft because it already steamed in the thing. Okay. And these are just little bits. So I'll just cut those up into chunks. This is kind of another little bit of a breast. Meat heavy for sure. And I want to make sure that we have enough. Okay. I don't have green chilies. So I'm going to do something else because I don't have the green chilies. And sister's going to get me 2 cans of beans. White beans. I was going to try to double batch this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So I'm just going to do 1 batch, which will be fine. Okay. All right. I think that'll be about the equivalent. Jackson said we have some onions in the freezer from where we chopped them up. So I'm going to grab some of those. I still have meat left, so I'll make another recipe with that. Okay, here's what I have thus far. I'm going to put the rest of the stuff in here, and we're going to put it in the Instant Pot for soup on the soup top. You got a scooter.
Well, she goes flying down the hall. What do you think coming at?
What? Yeah, I just need 1. I just need 1.
Okay, I'll give you the other. It's for my salad. This week. Try to get some protein in there. You know, Miss Ruth comes flying down the hall at 11 o'clock this morning. But she do all the time. She keeps flying down the hall. You couldn't stop her if you wanted to.
Alrighty, you guys, so here I am. I'm just getting this skin off of this chicken. I'm going to pull out this breast and just chunk it up because I'm going to be using this in the casserole. While I was doing this, sister did ask or request that I leave her a breast so she can have it for her lunches. Sister does take her lunch to work every day, and she was doing salads this particular week. She didn't really love the salads after she did them, but it's what she did anyway for her lunches. I've been trying to convince her to let me help her pack her lunches, but she has not been overly convinced at the moment. So of course the kids and I are all in the kitchen just doing the things. I'm adding in 1 can of tomatoes with rotel. I'm adding in a can of white corn, and then I'm also adding in a can of chili beans. Now this called for black beans, We did not have black beans, and I'm using what I have in the house. And so I'm just giving that all a stir. This is going to be a casserole, and I'm now going to just give it a little bit of seasoning. That was salt, cumin, chili powder, and black pepper. I'm going to re-season this or season it to taste after I, give it a try when we put it in the oven. If it's not, seasoned enough, we can re-season. But I think it'll be fine. I probably could have added in a taco seasoning packet, but wasn't thinking. Then to fill it out just slightly, and instead of putting in noodles or rice or something like that, I had some broccoli to use, and this will be just a way to get some fresh veg in, or frozen veg anyway. And then I'm adding in cheese. Now, you guys know I don't do a lot of cheese just because it doesn't agree with my system, but I thought for this casserole I would put some in. I don't think I've had cheese in a long while, and I actually needed to split this casserole up into 2 dishes. My biggest casserole dish broke, and so I had to use a smaller one, and then Jackson gave me a round, and that just helped to finish out what was in that bowl. And we are going to use these in our meals for this week. We may even actually end up putting those in the freezer because we still have leftovers of the chicken chili that I made. So this is what we have, or how that casserole ended up turning out. So after I got the casserole done, I'm just covering it with the last little bit of cheese. And honestly, I just covered this up with some saran wrap and threw it right on into the fridge for now. Next up, Jackson decided to do pizza, and so he was using, this is, I think, spaghetti sauce, and he's just putting some chicken on that. Okay. All right, the soup is done, so we're just venting it now. And Jackson's pizza is finished. The soup is done, the pizza's done. We've got 2 casseroles that we're going to put in the fridge to have for later this week. So this is a Mexican chicken casserole. I just had too much to fit in that one pan. All right, so okay. This is what we're looking like. I'm probably gonna get Jackson to get me the Bubba, maybe the immersion blender to blend it up just slightly a little bit, get some of those chunks out. I'm gonna stir it. We ended up having some heavy cream. We're gonna add some of that. And I'm just gonna stir everything around. Now you could thicken this if you wanted. And you could also use the immersion blender to blend this up a little bit more if you wanted to, right? But I think that's gonna make a pretty decent soup. Let me dish up a bowl. And Jackson's gonna eat that. Alrighty, you guys, so there that is. I'm getting ready to teach tonight. That's why I'm all dolled up. I went to the gym, so I wanted to take a shower before my class tonight, and I'm eating Jackson's pizza. Okay. It don't want me to be great and cut it in half, so I'm just gonna eat this piece. Good crust on the back. All right, good. We still have almost a whole rotisserie chicken left. And so I'll be back to do a few more recipes with that tomorrow. But we do want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, thumb it up. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Bye now.